Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I am in Cologne in Germany and I'm going to talk about my ethics when it comes to doing urban and street photography. So as I've previously mentioned before on this channel, because I live in Germany, and I know this rule applies to other European countries as well. In fact, somebody left a comment on one of my other videos to say France is the same. I cannot publish legally photos with people's faces on, which means that I have to be a little bit creative when I'm showing you guys on YouTube. As you know, I don't have social media, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, I can obviously take pictures with people's faces for my own private use, but I generally just avoid doing that anyway. Now, the reason I avoid doing it anyway is that you can clearly see that many people here don't want to have their faces in a photo. They'll either wait whilst you've got your camera up for you to either take the shot or to put the camera down. And generally that's what I do actually. If I've got the camera lifting it to my face and I can see someone's hesitating before they walk across, then I will just lower my camera and allow them to walk through the scene and then only take a shot once they are out of the frame. I think it's just common courtesy to do that. I don't want to be that kind of guy that goes out kind of shoving my camera in people's faces. And as I said, if I'm publishing, I can't do that anyway, even if I wanted to. So I recently did a video where I blurred deliberately the photos. Now that's one way around taking photos of people without showing their faces. The other thing that I normally do is to take silhouettes, take people from acute angles so you can't see their face. And obviously if they're walking away from you as well, that's also another great way. So there are things that you can do if you're living in that country where you can't show or publish photos of people's faces. You just have to get a little bit more creative. So basically, we can just use our creativity to overcome any potential problems. You would have seen that at the beginning of this video and a previous urban photography video, I deliberately blurred the intro video because it had people's faces in it. So the other thing that I never do is take photos of homeless people or people who are just kind of, down on their luck. I think it's just completely disrespectful for that. And I think we should just, as photographers, avoid those topics for sure. It just doesn't feel right for me to take those photos. Again, I have seen people that do this and I've seen people that do this and they publish them as well, which for me, that's just a big no-no. And also, I never take photos of people who are doing anything embarrassing or find themselves in some kind of embarrassing situation. Again, I think it's just about respect of the people we're photographing. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm using this roof terrace because it is the quietest place I could find to do the video. Because I said I don't include people's faces in the photos, therefore I don't include people's faces in the video either. So the other point to add is if I am in a location and, like, let's say a security guard stops me, or even someone who works in the building that I'm kind of photographing around, and they ask me what I'm doing, firstly, I'm always completely open and honest with them. Sometimes I'll also just show them the photos as well, just so that they know there's nothing untoward happening. And if it is a location that I'm not allowed to photograph in, and the security guard comes up and speaks to me and tells me, I just say, okay, fair enough. I'll delete any photos that I've taken. In fact, sometimes I show the person that I've deleted the photos, and then I just move on. The one thing I don't do is to kind of talk back. It's just not worth the hassle. I do photography for fun, and I don't want to get into an argument with a security guard or a member of the public about my photography. It's just not worth it. And even if you think you are within your right to take that shot and someone objects, again, just delete the photo, accept it, walk away and go and find another location. So in summary, it's about respecting, yes, the regulations and laws of whichever country you live in or visit, but it's also a question of respecting the people as well. Even if you are living in a country or going to a country where you can legally publish photos of people's faces, if it becomes obvious that people don't want that photo to be taken, then just respect that and do something else. I mean, there's plenty of times when I've woken up in the morning and thought, oh, I'm glad no one's taking my photo today. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.